How y'all doing? Hey, I'm back. We got a little project here. It's a paint project. So I'm going to try to give you some ideas. You know, a contractor painting. That's always kind of scary. But I'm not a painter, but I can get it done, and I have some ideas for you homeowners. I know all you painters out there are probably going to give me all kinds of nasty reviews, which I probably deserve, but I can give you some ideas, some of you homeowners, on some quick ways of doing it, some cheaper materials, equipment that you can use, and really do a nice job on your own house, maybe your neighbor's house, maybe a couple of houses to make some money on. And I got some methods that work good for me, and I want to show them to you. So we're not building on this video, we're painting. And I like to paint. It's nice now and then. This was a really great customer. He wanted me to do it really bad before I went back to Texas, and so I said, okay. I took a week and I painted his house for him here, and it turned out great. He was so much fun, and I'm so glad I did it. And here we go, and I want to share some of my ideas. Okay, let's get her done. This is one of the outbuildings that we painted. He didn't ever get it painted. That's just the T111 up there. And so that's what we started with, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. If you noticed, I keep my wrist straight and I don't flip the gun left or right at the end. Keep it straight with the house, and then that way you get a better, you don't lose paint for out into the air, and it keeps it on the house. It gets a much better paint job. So keep straight with that wrist, and then half your pattern. If you noticed when I was doing this, I go down halfway, so go across, and then when you come back, half that pattern. Okay, here are some more tips. Now, I buy these. You can buy them at Sherwin-Williams, Lowe's, Home Depot, Harbor Freight. These 4-foot drop sheets. Oh, they're so great, because then you can paint up there and make a mess and not have it on your concrete and get in trouble with the homeowner. Okay, now we're going to come over here. These are the greatest. See this here? I want to show people this. Home Depot again, Lowe's, Sherwin-Williams. See the magnet? There's a magnet right there. Bingo, it holds it up out of the paint. And then this one has a flat spot for the roller. So, we go over here. I can't hold my camera and do this at the same time. So we're gonna put this down, and we're gonna I'm gonna get this. See if I can do this without making a mess. Look at that. Oh. I love working with one hand, running the camera with the other. What I'm trying to do is show you, with a roller, you can really make it easy. Really makes it easy with a roller. And then you can just, and this is right on the top of that trim. If you're real good at this edge, don't let it fall off. Bingo. There you go. That's how long it took to do that first coat. Okay. Okay, one thing I want to show you. Now, you can see this is the second coat. It covers great. And I was trying to tell people this. Let me get my roller loaded up here. I want to show you something. I know. I'm going to hear more reviews on this. Redneck, you don't know what you're doing. Okay, see this? See that right there? You can see it. It didn't cover. Well, that's the first coat. No matter what you do, white over dark, you aren't going to get it to cover the first coat. So this is my theory. Do your best, but don't kill yourself to get it to cover, because you're going to be doing it twice. Now watch what happens. Covered just fine. No, see that? You can see it's not covering. Look at that. That covered absolutely great. Now I'll take my brush. Come over here. I'm videoing by myself, like I said. So bear with me. Here you go. Let me turn my camera here on again. Wish I wouldn't do that. Then you take your brush, one-handed. See that little, you see this little spot right there? Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Right there. See if we can get it to cover. Ooh, we did. Most of it now. Try it one more time. Nice. Sometimes if you go slow on these touch-ups, it tends to go. See, I really am picky. Like, see that little bit right there? I try to get it just for whatever. At the very end, I try to get every little thing when I'm coming by on the last coat. That's the one you should worry about. It's the last coat. See, and even if there's a brush mark, I go back. I try to get the brush marks out. Probably won't make a difference, but boom. There you go. It didn't take us very long. Second coat, and it's going to look great. Don't knock yourself out on that first coat. Do your best. Put it on at a good amount. But if it doesn't cover, you know you're coming back. You know you're coming back. See, now this one. Yeah. There you go. You couldn't get any whiter than that. Okay, folks. Oh, yeah, look. Ooh, a little caulking. I found a crack. See that crack? I saw that after I painted. Don't let that freak you out. Caulk it, paint it again. It'd be probably better to caulk it the first time, but in the end, this caulking sticks so well. I've never had a problem. If you see something, just fix it. Don't yell at who's ever with you. This isn't perfection at the first shot. This is perfection at the end, or at least as close as you can get. Okay, bye. Oh, bye for it. But the homeowner just wants us to paint it. Yeah, it'll look a lot better than it does. So we're going to paint that 2x4 with 2 coats of Duration. And you watch how well it makes this garage look. Okay. So come down. When we get done with that, you watch how good that looks. Okay. Okay, here's a new one for you. See that in the bottom right there? That is a rock. I put a rock in there to hold my, look, to hold my roller up so it's not sitting in the paint. You get so much paint on, it's hard to get off, so you put a rock in there. I don't think that one's quite big enough. If I have too much paint, I have to get a bigger rock. There you go, there's your rock to hold it up. Now, this here is 2 coats, and this here is 1 coat. Now you can see this was bare wood, and the reason it's yellow is it just sucked it all up on the first coat. That's Duration. They say you can go over bare wood, you don't have to prime. We're finding out, and it looks like you don't. So let me show you that. 1 coat Duration, and this is the second coat. Now we're going to come down here, show you how I do it.
This little roller is the trick. Now, if you can do this without making a mess. Now I have a drop sheet down, but it's so nice with the roller. You don't have to use a brush if you don't have to cut in. Just use the roller. Love the roller. It just adds so much. So if you carry the roller with you, you know, and then get underneath it, it's almost, doing that with a brush is a headache. The old roller, boom, you're done. That's it. Just that short amount of time. Now, this is something I learned too. If you find a spot that needs to be filled in, like see there, we got a little thing showing, you just go boop boop, and you just rub sideways with your roller, and then roll over it. See that? I filled that in. You can trim a little bit with it, like right up the top. Okay, folks, there's a little tidbit for you. You painters will be telling me I don't know what I'm doing, which I kind of don't. I'm a contractor that paints. Okay, folks, you can see I got half the door sprayed, and this is the half I haven't. I've got my gun turned way down. I think I've showed you this before. There you go. Harbor Freight Special for you homeowner people. That's $199 on sale. Comes with like 25 feet of hose. I went and bought the blue hose and added 75 feet to it. So I'm at 50 feet, so I'm at like 75 feet. Man, has no problems pushing it. It's so nice. You can leave it there and just spray all kinds of, not having to move it, all kinds of the house.
I didn't have to pressure wash on this job, but if I would have, this would have been the pressure washer. It's inexpensive, gets the dirt off, and it's a good way for a homeowner just to get his house clean so he can paint. This is a Harbor Freight. It's under $100, and you can buy them there, big box stores, but just an electric one.
Takes the
Works
paper
great.
that you can buy, and it turns it into a shield with a handle. Hold on to it. Like this. So, turns it into that. Really a cheap shield. And then I turn my sprayer way down. It's easier not, you do not want to get runs. And of course, you know I got the extension, which I love. Come up here. I'm going to start back up here. See, I got to get it up inside. Oops. Up inside there. Just, if you go with it light, if you go with your sprayer turned way down, trying to film and spray isn't the easiest, but if it's turned way down, you can't run it. You're going to spray it twice, so whatever you do, you don't run it, you're going to come back, see, like right there, you can kind of see through. But I'll get it on the next pass. Just keep that sprayer turned down. You got to spray it 3 times, but you don't want to run it on this. This doesn't wipe off good. And why? Just take your time, and you'll really turn out with this is one coat right there. Okay. And then I'm working my way across here. Let me show it to you when I'm done. Okay, here we are. This is day 3. 2 coats on the outside, and we are doing trim. Started here this morning. It's about, I got here like 7:30. It's about 8. Trying to get this part done before it gets hot. See my ladder there with the extension bar? It keeps me out from the house so I can reach up there and still be able to trim. Cheap investment. Makes that ladder just wonderful to stand on. Watch, let's see if we can go up there. I'm gonna we're gonna crawl up here. Look at this. Now, normally I'd be back in there and I'm out like 8-10 inches, foot maybe 10 inches, and I could just reach right here. Otherwise my ladder would be here and I couldn't do it. So that really helped me. Just some cheap stuff you can do to make it worth your painting. If you're painting your own house, you can spend a little bit of money on equipment and save a ton. It's having somebody else do it, and then maybe go paint the neighbor's house. I had to put kills, shot that with kills, because the homeowner was worried about that color coming through. Whoever did whatever they did, put that crap yellow on there. We're going to start back here. When it gets hot, I'm still in the shade. Okay, here we go. Let's do that. Woo. All turned out great. Another great customer, great project. There's our door. I actually brushed it. Frankly, I don't know why. I didn't want to pull my gun out again, and it turned out real nice. Okay, and here we go. There's the garage. So much fun. I've had such good customers. Started out with such a garbage, and we got this done. Look at those. It was just a mess. Look at those garage doors. 5 days by myself. Paint, trim, fix. Can't see a lot of the back of the house. Thanks a lot for watching my YouTube channel. I hope this gave you some ideas. It's kind of the contractor's way of painting, and hopefully it helps you out and you can take on some of your own projects, maybe do the neighbor's house, make some money. Please subscribe to my channel. I always need subscribers. I like doing these videos, and give me some feedback, good and bad, and we'll see you on the next one.